Okay. This is a long one. This is number 2 of McFester's Weird Dreams. Okay, it started out, I was walking in a park. I think it was like in England or something. This is so weird. And I was just walking. I was kind of confused. I didn't really know where I was, and I was trying to find somebody to ask, you know, hey, where is this? How do I get, you know, wherever I was going? And there was this statue, like, you know, the statues that they have of the war heroes and stuff, like a guy on a horse. And so I walked up to the statue, and I went to go sit on it, and I climbed up on it, and I sat on it, and you know how things in dreams change. It turned into a boulder I was sitting on. And suddenly I saw these people marching towards me, and they looked like Civil War reenactors. And I knew I was in like a really, you know, a place where they would do things like that, obviously, the hero statue and everything. And they were coming forward, and I was like, oh, that's good, you know, I'll just ask them if they don't look busy. And they were marching, and as they got closer, I noticed they had like just black eyes, like way huge pupil or something, and like blank faces, and I got really scared, and I knew they were ghosts from the Civil War or something, even though I was in Germany or Britain or someplace. And they were walking past, and I just stood still. I didn't want them to see me. It was really scary. You know how in dreams sometimes things are scarier, but I was just staying still, and there was a guy, and he was really short. And he looked at me, and he climbed up and sat on the boulder with me, and I freaked out, and he was just looking at me, and I was really scared. I knew he was gonna do something, I don't know. So I climbed off the boulder, and I just ran without like looking like I was running from him, and I just ran across the street. And across the street there's like a nice little park with there was a bathroom right in front, and then in front of the bathroom there was like this this circular like pebble bench. And I went around the bathroom, and I saw that under an awning that was connected to the bathroom there's like a camera crew. And it turns out it was the people from Third Rock from the Sun, which I loved when I was younger. It was the old man, I'm not really sure what his name is in real life, but I freaked out. I'm like, I love Third Rock from the Sun, and if they're here, that means Joseph Gordon-Levitt is here, and I love him. And I was just like looking around, I'm like, where's Joseph Gordon-Levitt? I have to find him, because for some reason I just knew that they were filming an episode of Third Rock from the Sun for whatever reason. I mean, I'm pretty sure that show's been canceled for a long time, but, and I noticed I looked where the camera was pointing, and it was pointing across on the pebble bench, and there he was, just sitting there, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And I was like, okay, I have to go over there and get his autograph or something. I wanted to get my picture taken with him, but I knew I was gonna be too scared for that. So I went across the street, or you know, across the way to the pebble bench, and I stood in front of him, and I was like, Joseph, I don't want to bother you, and I feel really rude, but I'm a big fan of yours. And he was just staring blank, just staring. Didn't move, didn't look up. It was like he wasn't even breathing. And I'm like, please, you have to talk to me. You know, a week ago I was at the LA airport, and I saw Guy Fieri from the Food Network, and I was too scared to get his autograph. I have to have yours, which is true. I really did see Guy Fieri, and he looked at me. I was so excited, but I mean, I think anyway. And he just wouldn't move, and I was just like, please, come on, talk to me. And the old guy that was behind the camera, he was like the director for some reason in this episode. He's like, you really saw Guy Fieri? And I turned around, I'm like, yeah, heck yeah, I did. And I told him the whole big story. I was like, yeah, I was there, and you know, he was walking, and I recognized his voice, and I looked around, and it was him. And he's like, I love Guy Fieri. I was like, me too. So yeah, we just talked about him, and I turned around, and Joseph was still just staring there like he was a statue. And that's sure I woke up after that. So, that's a pretty weird dream.